Yo, thanks for tuning in to Celeb Source, your source for celeb news. Now, today we have a dog fight like no other. We got DJ Academics calling out fake news, B. Simone still not forgiving 50's Happy Meal, and 50 Cent on Kanye West's presidential run. Yes, much to cover for today. Much respect and salute to MREC TV, who did that exclusive Mace interview, among others. Thanks for saluting us in the comment section. Be sure to definitely check out his channel for some of the hottest exclusive interviews in the game. We all gonna eat. Big up to Wage. Much love to Randy Rhodes, who's always seeing us in the comment section. Cool Kid, Trend God, and Trap Babies. Thanks for seeing us in the comment section, helping build the community. Much respect and love. Yo, be sure to like, be sure to subscribe. Now, entering the cage is the OG dog from the West Coast, Snoop Dogg himself, getting into a dog fight with none other than DMX. Yes, the beast from the East. Now, a lot of y'all missed it when the Rough Rider was looking for a bite to eat on a versus challenge, and folks tried to feed him with an M&M. And even though he was down, he stated that he wanted to sink his teeth into Jay-Z. Now, the dog was in the basement going buck willy while Jay-Z looked at the rattling doorknob and preferred not to open the door. Now, evidently, the dog hasn't eaten in a while, and you know how bloody that could get. Well, apparently it looks like they found another dog to bring to the basement for the next versus battle on July 22nd. And as long as I've been waiting to see DMX get into the cage with somebody, it better be good. Now, I know Swizz Beatz be talking about, oh, it's a celebration. Call it what you want, Swizz. The crowd is looking for blood, big dog, and I'm sure these two titans of the culture are sure to bring the house down. Now, when it's all said and done, be sure to thank the Quarantine Fairy for bringing us these versus battles. Salute to Swizz Beatz for setting these up. These are the only battles I appreciate seeing in the culture. Now, next to the ring is DJ Academics, who's coming to the platform waving a fake news banner, letting everybody know that his firing from Complex is more fake news for the masses to consume. Now, yesterday, or perhaps the day before that, we posted a story with DJ Academics doing a freestyle of sorts concerning his being firing from Complex. But we weren't quite sure if the freestyle was merely a troll move, since he's been hanging out with 6ix9ine, or if it was actually the real deal. Now, according to DJ Academics, it was definitely a troll move, with the DJ calling out, quote, haters hating behind ninjas, close quote. Now, in the past few weeks, DJ Academics found himself in a back and forth battle with the likes of Meek Mill, Freddie Gibbs, Wap Dad 4000, and he even threw shots at Chrissy Teigen and John Legend, which caused Complex to cut his mic cord temporarily. Now, couple that with the fact that Freddie Gibbs claimed that he was gonna aim at getting Academics to lose his job. Now, Academics came out with a freestyle implying that he lost his job, with Freddie Gibbs commenting on the post concerning Academics' dubious unemployment status. Now, I hope I used that word correctly. The DJ came back with the following statement saying, quote, bad news and fake news spread faster than the truth tomorrow. I'm back on Everyday Struggle Thursday. I'm returning to Switch 8 p.m. close quote, which is wild because I could have sworn that he was the one that proposed the idea that he lost his gig. Like, he created the news about himself losing his gig at Complex. And now, when folks took his word, he said, oh, it's fake news. But we got the info from you, big homie. Now, I don't know, maybe it's me, but y'all see what I'm saying, right? Like, maybe it's me. Now, AK added, quote, and Freddie Gibbs, Meek Mill, Wap Dad, Ben Baller, and the rest of you hating behind ninjas teaming up to get me. Try again next time, close quote. Then he followed up his statement by saying, quote, F them irrelevant rappers who've been trying to take me down. We streaming Drake 2 new songs, close quote, which I believe should go down on Friday. Now, for the record, providing hip-hop news is cool, and doing it in a creative manner even better. If that's how Academics started his platform, respect. But let's not misunderstand. He set up the platform, and Celeb Source steps to the stage. Our aim is to keep the platform from becoming toxic and the stage from getting messy. So fall back, ladies. Trolls in the dungeon get no love here. And remember what the wise King Solomon said, ain't nothing new under the sun. Now, it would appear that B. Simone is getting closer and closer to a 9 to 5, following Nick Cannon's firing from Viacom CBS. Now, in case you haven't heard, Nick Cannon was fired from Viacom for calling folks with less melanin, quote, closer to animals and true savages, close quote. Now, if you don't already know, B. Simone is largely known for being a regular on the show Wildin' Out, which is a conventional improvisational comedy where games are injected with a hip-hop flavor as host Nick Cannon and celebrity guest stars lead teams of comics in a series of comedy challenges. Now, the show is insanely creative, and Nick Cannon is the creator and executive producer of the show. The freestyle show has featured some of TV's most viral moments from celebrity guests and performers Kevin Hart, Shaquille O'Neal, Snoop Dogg, T-Pain, French Montana, Wyclef, Kanye West, just to name a few. But back to B. Simone. Now, with the potential cancellation of the show, social media has set fire to B. Simone's behind once again, following her statement of not wanting to get with a man that has a 9 to 5, while stating some of the following. This is what they said. They said, quote, they talking about canceling Wild now. Ain't that some ish? B. Simone might just have to get a 9 to 5 for real, close quote, along with gifs of Kim K crying with the caption, quote, B. Simone, after hearing Wildin' Out, got canceled and now she got to get a 9 to 5 job, close quote. Looks like a brother gotta watch his step. Apparently, the interwebs never forgets. Now, there are lots and lots of lonely people out there, and the pandemic has made it infinitely worse. But as you prepare to hit the streets in pursuit of a partner amongst thriving COVID numbers, 50 has come through providing relationship advice for all you young whippersnappers out there and Casanovas. Now, you want to impress that lovely lady you've had eyes for, but you don't know where to start? Well, let's hear what 50 has to say on that. Take a listen.
See, I gotta teach niggas how to be romantic. You know, I do what I do big. I do it big. You can get whatever you want, baby. Don't worry about it. Whatever you want. Whatever you want here at Mickey D's.
Well, there you have it, folks. Whatever they want can be got at your local Mickey D's. And finally, 50 Cent has provided his input on Kanye West's presidential run or past presidential run. Now, as we already know, Kanye West has dropped out of the presidential race, but 50 highlighted his belief that Kanye's presidential bid was intended to be merely a distraction. Now, 50 stated the following in a Billboard interview. He said, quote, I'm going to contemplate running myself. I'm gonna run to create a diversion for someone else. Close quote. Now, the statement was said to have been a sort of mock at Kanye West's presidential run or bid, whatever you want to call it. Now, 50 continues and he says, quote, the new thing is to run to create a diversion and distract people. Would you run against someone who just gave you $2 million? Close quote. Now, this is in reference to the report that Yeezy received over $2 million in PPP. Now, 50 continued on and stated that Kanye merely embraced Trump out of spite against Obama when Obama labeled him a jackass for barging in on Taylor Swift's receiving an award. And it had me thinking for a second now. I said, now wait a minute. My understanding was, and this is just merely speculation, I was saying, well, perhaps if he runs, he's going to pull numbers from Biden. And most people thought he would pull numbers from Biden as well. But when it came out, the poll numbers came out that he pulled numbers from Trump, he suddenly pulls out of the race. I mean, you knew that. Well,
the young lady seems like a perfectly nice person. She's getting her award. What's he doing?
Why would he do that?
He's a jackass. No, all this stuff.
That's what King said.
I'm assuming all this stuff. Where's the pool? Come on, guys. Cut the president some slack.
Whatever. Let us know what you think. Was Kanye West's presidential run merely a diversion to distract people? And who do you think will win in a versus battle between the West Coast legend Snoop Dogg and DMX, the Beast from the East. Let us know what you think. Be sure to like, be sure to subscribe. Thanks for tuning in to Celeb Source, your source for celeb news.